couldn't help it. I have company. My best friend's here with her grandson, and he's like about maybe a year or two old. He's very small, and he was fighting sleep, and I was trying to get dressed, and I've got allergies going on. So I'm here. I'm gonna be here, but I could honestly just skip it. But I can't do that because when I say I'm going to do something, I do it. And this is something I've committed myself to, and I'm going to continue to do it until Spirit tells me otherwise. So thank you for joining me. I hope you will get something out of this. Sharessa, thank you for being here. Welcome to the channel, my darling. I hope you didn't change your name just because I had you as a moderator. I could have always, taken away the Mercury retrograde has got me so I can't talk right. And look at how Cosmo's got my glasses crooked. I gotta get my shit together. Anyway, thank you for being here. It's been a crazy day. And you might be having a crazy day as well. So thank you for the likes, shares, subscribes, and hyping the video, helping me to spread the word. If you're on the replay, I appreciate your presence here. And I will pick up your energy even though you showed up after the fact. The first thing I want to do this morning is I want to say a prayer. Thank you, Spirit, for bringing us together once again to hear from you. And I pray you'll block out any distractions that try to come against this reading, any negativity or any evil that might try to come against this collective. I ban it in the name of Jesus and in the name of whatever God you might decide to call your deity, or if you have multiple gods, I call on them for your protection, your prosperity, and all your many blessings. Spirit, I ask for a message today that would only be able to come from you. Speak to somebody's heart. Speak to everyone's heart who shows up to see this message. All right, so the first thing I want to do is see what your higher self would say to you. What would our higher self say to us about not just today, but the coming week? Because we want to look at the coming week and where we're going with that. Manifesting and fear. So you might have some fear and you're trying to manifest. When you're trying to manifest, if you have fear, it's going to be real hard. Hey, Kailash, baby, thank you for being here. I'm so sorry it's so late. I did the best I could. You're also using your intuition about fear. So there's something you have fear of, and you can't manifest good things while you have fear. So what we have to do today is we have to figure out how to deal with that fear so you can indeed manifest what it is you're trying to manifest. All right, higher self, how are you working at home in this collective? May I see, please? How are you working in our home lives? Spirit says at home you're not alone. You're not alone. So you're with somebody, or you have spirits with you at home. And also your strength is showing up. So you're very strong at home and you're not alone. If you don't have a home, this could be Spirit saying, we're here to help you to get the strength to get your own home again. Some of you may need a new home, okay? Or the one you have, you might be needing to get something else. All right, and then on the bottom of the deck is take the first step, but in reverse. So for some reason, you're not taking the first step. Higher self, work life, or career, or how you're working. Welcome, my name is Christie. My dog Otto is over here. Cosmo's in the cage because of the little boy. I don't want him to bite. In your work life, there's a transformation happening, or Spirit's working on transforming your life. The transformation card is like the Scorpio card of death, and it's where you die, your ego dies. It's where the ego goes to die. And those parts of you that are no longer needed, like the fear, will die during this transformation. So the fear could be based in your career life or in your job. All right, what about surprises from... Perseverance came out in reverse, so it's like you're not persevering. Surprisingly, I'm going to tell you what it sounds like to me. It sounds like you want to give up. And when you want to give up, you have to do something else. Higher self, what should they do instead? Have courage. You're on the right path. You just don't see the right perspective. So you think you're on the wrong path, but you're not seeing this from the right perspective. That's what your surprise is, okay? All right, love life. Higher self, what would you say about the collective's love life? Wow. You're having visions and dreams. So in your love life, you could be having dreams and visions. I know I certainly have been. It's been a very wild experience for me. Very eye-opening. It's like it was another level of opening of my third eye and my crown chakra, because Spirit's been giving me some really wild downloads that are hard to imagine. All right. And your role, higher self, what would our role be? What's our role, higher self? What do we need to do to turn this around in our favor? Or to keep it there? It's a lot of cards. I'm going to take them anyway. You need to see the right perspective. Okay, in your home life, work life, surprisingly, you're not persevering, not the right person. I got it wrong. But see, it came out here, so I had it somewhat right. You're giving up. Surprisingly, you're giving up, and you need to have courage. In your love life, you're having dreams and visions, and your role is you're not seeing the right perspective, that you're on the right path. This came from over here. I think this was all over here, and I picked it up by mistake. Your energy is clear. You're going to have acceptance, and you're going to overcome obstacles. Your role is to clear your energy, or you have recently cleared your energy in some way. You may have had energy cleansing. You may have had a cleansing bath. You may have just gone out in nature and really got recharged and regrounded. Clearing your energy can be done in many, many ways. It doesn't have to be done in some taboo way like egg wash or anything like that. It can literally just be you reconnecting with nature, reconnecting with spirit on a very intimate level, okay? And you're also going to overcome obstacles and accept. There's something in your life that you need to accept, okay? And acceptance can be hard, especially when you're not getting what you really desire. And we saw yesterday that you were manifesting something, but it was somebody who wasn't willing to show you love, and you can't go against free will. Now, you can hire one of these people that calls themselves a white magic witch, and they'll make you a candle. And whether or not that works, I saw a girl buy one time, and it didn't work at all. And so she spent over $100 on a candle. And then I have a girl on my page. She's very, very gifted on my TikTok. This girl, when she reads, it's like as soon as she says something's going to happen, boom, it happens. She's very gifted. And she wants me to send her $41 to clear the blocks in my life. But I haven't done it because I don't want magic done on me at all, in any way, shape, or form. Now, that's on you. If you're into magic and you believe in it, yay for you. I congratulate you with all of the success in the world. But me personally, I don't get involved in it, okay? So that's why I haven't paid her to do it. Maybe I should reconsider. We'll see. I might ask Spirit about that today, because she is very gifted, and maybe that is a gift of hers. And I think that people can be in the white light. I also saw a video on TikTok the other day where a lady had a voodoo doll, and she said, has somebody been hurting you, or have they harmed you, or have they done whatever to you? And she literally sewed something up inside of that voodoo doll, something nasty. And then she stuck it in a jar, and she started pouring ingredients in over it. And I'm trying to watch this video, and the feeling, the vibe that I was picking up from the video, there was some kind of weird music playing in the background, and it felt subliminal. I clicked off. I clicked off because that kind of stuff may actually work. And if it does, it's going to be a hell to pay for both parties. The one being having it done on them, and the one doing it. Because Spirit is not happy about that. I don't care what anybody says. That is true black magic. All right, and what's our role? And I'm not getting involved in that, so don't bring that shit to my door. I will block you. And if you try it on me when you're not even in my presence, Spirit will block you. And Spirit will also bring you some bad karma for doing it. All right, so your outcome is that you're going to realize you're worthy. That's beautiful, collective. You're going to get your life in balance. You're going to get grounded. You're going to have freedom. And there's that divine timing. It's in reverse. So I get the feel that you may feel like you've missed an opportunity. But we're going to find out the truth about that. Your higher self is saying it's not time. Maybe you feel like it was time and you missed an opportunity. And it may have been for success. And maybe you feel like now you can't be successful. That's never true. I don't care who you are or how old you are. If you were destined to have success, trust and believe that that is what you are going to have. Okay? All right, now, the song that I got for this reading, let's see what it was. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you more than you know. Let me say something. All right, Kailash, I sent you a message, but you can look at it later. All right, so the song that came through for today's reading. What was the song that came through? I can't even damn remember. Hold on a minute. I'll find out. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't remember what I titled the video. Can somebody tell me the name of the song that came out with the reading? Does anybody remember from looking at the title? Because it's not showing me the title. And that song was important, rather important. Spirit, help me. I need your help. What was the song that came out for the video? Good deal. All right, what was the song that came out for the video, Spirit? I cannot remember. All right, hold on. I think I might know where I put it. Ah, The One by Codaline, or Codaline. I don't know which. But that's the song that came out. Alright, sorry. See how it took me a minute to figure that out? You might not realize that this is the one. You might be thinking that you're not sure or that they're not. But this is the one. So let's see what that goes like. Come on. Oh, there you are. Okay, here we go, collective. It goes like this. If you're new here, the song shapes the reading. Tell me that you want me, and I'll be yours completely, for better or for worse. I know we'll have our disagreements, be fighting for no reason. I wouldn't change it for the world. 'Cause I knew the first day that I met you, I was never going to let you slip away. And I still remember feeling nervous and trying to find the words to get you here today. You make my heart feel like it's summer when the rain is pouring down. You make my whole world feel so right when it's wrong. That's how I know you are the one. That's how I know you are the one. Life, it's easy to be scared. Remember fear? Life, it's easy to be scared of. With you, I'm prepared for what is yet to come. Because our two hearts will make it easy. Joining up the pieces together, making one. You make my heart feel like it's summer when the rain is pouring down. You make my whole world feel so right when it's wrong. Then that's how I know you are the one. That's how I know you are the one. When we are together, you make me feel like my mind is free and dreams are reachable. Whoa. You know, I never ever believed in love. I believed one day that you would come along and free me. You make my heart feel like it's summer when the rain is pouring down. You make my whole world feel so right when it's all wrong. That's how I know you are the one. That's why I know you are the one. That's why I know you are the one. That's why I know you are the one. So this person thought they would never find love again or never find love in the first place. It could be either or. Some of you, it could be one way and some the other. But what I see here is at home, you're not alone and you're being strong. You're being transformed in your career life. You've given up. Surprisingly, you've given up. You have courage to be on the right path, but the wrong perspective. So it's like you've given up on a certain perspective, even though you know that it would be the right path. If you persevere, it would give you the courage to be on the right path. So you're giving up because it's hard, collective. We are not quitters. The song yesterday, go back and listen to yesterday's song. We are not quitters, okay? All right, and then in your love life, you're having dreams and visions. Can you relate, collective? I can relate. I can definitely relate. This is a strong, strong energy in my life right now. And then our role is to know that your energy is clear from whatever happened in the past. You're going to have acceptance and overcome some obstacles. So you're going to accept things just the way they are. And then we have, the timing is all wrong, but you make my heart feel like it's summer when the rain is coming down. You make my whole world feel so free. So you're going to give this person a feeling of freedom. You're going to let them know how worthy they are. I think you really affirm this person with your words. And it's bringing them out of a place where they've been Pisces, hanged man, stuck. Because I think they had given up on ever finding anybody who was real and genuine and who didn't just want them for what they could give them. Because there are people in this world that will latch onto you just because of what you can give them. And this person doesn't want anything from you but your love. That's what I see here. And you are still kind of stuck in that old pattern of thinking that this is too good to be true. I'm hearing it's too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. That's been coming out in a lot of our readings. Oh, pretty baby. All right. And also, you need to get balanced and you need to get grounded. What happened to my, I thought I did the outcome. Didn't I do the outcome? Let's do it again. Who gives a shit? Let's do it again. I think it was the divine timing. I think you were going to get grounded, get balanced and know your worth, and then you were going to have freedom and divine timing. At the right time, you're going to have freedom. I think that's your outcome, but let's pull another outcome. And you're also going to have a lot of success. All right, what's the outcome? Damn, that's a lot of cards. All right. You need to pray and listen. So not only do you need to pray, but you also need to meditate and listen for God's voice because God wants to give you instructions. Please share the video. I don't have a lot of participation for whatever reason, but if you're able, share. Let your friends know I'm live. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, push the channel out by hyping it. Whatever you can do to help me is appreciated. But you're going to have to pray and listen and realize that help is on the way. In whatever situation you feel like there's just no way, Spirit's saying, oh, but yes, there is, and I'm sending that help to you right now. The help is on the way. And then we have your love life being in reverse. And I think the love life is going to be upright. I think you're going to pray and you're going to meditate. You're going to pray and listen. You're going to have your freedom. What is that? Your freedom in divine timing. And it has to do with your love life and knowing that someone, I think the help that's on the way is this person that you're in love with. I think this person is very perfect for you. and they give you all that you need to be successful, and you give them the same. I think it's a mutual connection, a very strong, I feel, soulmate, twin flame vibe here. It doesn't have to be twin flame. It could just be a very, very beautiful soulmate relationship, because we do have those also. The twin flames tend to be very challenging for most people. And then patience, I think you've a little bit like lost your patience with what's going on here. Why have you lost your patience? I think you've been waiting. I think this person has really kept you waiting. And you're not one to wait for anything. You're one to go for it, whatever you want in life. Alright, the reason why you've been waiting is because you decided, this could have been your decision to keep this waiting. That they might be ready and you're not. You're like, I need to slow this down. I need to stop this relationship, and I need to go within to find out what it is Spirit wants for me. So this could be you stopping your own relationship, or someone else could have said, hey, let's stop a minute and regroup and see if this is where we're truly meant to be. And what you're going to do is what we said in the beginning. Once you get rid of the fear and all these negative vibes that I feel that are in your energy, if you haven't cleared your energy, you might have recently, but if you haven't, you should. Whenever you see this video, make sure your energy is clear, that you have positive thoughts, that you're using positive affirmations, all those good things that come from us having a positive mind. Archangels, can you give us a message for the collective on ways that we can keep our thoughts positive? How do we work this out at home when it comes to strength and you're not alone? You might feel very alone at home. You're having to be strong, even though you might live with people. They might not really talk to you all that much. There's nothing worse than living in a family where everybody walks on it. Damn it, boy. Everybody walks on eggshells around everybody else. It's just not the right atmosphere. You want to be in a loving, caring. You're going to get those cards, so I'm going to give them to you. At home, I am deserving of vibrational health. So you may have been sick recently. You could have had mental, physical, or spiritual illness. I honor my body, and my body honors me. Archangel Raphael. With my emerald green rays of light, I can bring your body and soul back into alignment for optimal health and balance. So Raphael is working on bringing your health back, okay? If you're starting to feel better, that's why. And it could also be that they use medication as well. Medication was found in the book of Noah, but it was taken out of the Bible, even though it was found in the Dead Sea Scrolls. So I feel that there are parts missing, and that they are taken out on purpose, because they were afraid if people had access to them that they would become very powerful spiritual teachers in our world. I believe in my own magic. I lovingly speak positive words into reality. This is at home. From your manifesting angels. I know that words have great manifesting power. Be specific about the help you need, or ask for our choosing of the words. So you're going through a transformation, and it has to do with believing in yourself. You are really beginning to believe in yourself, collective, and know your worth. And I think that's absolutely beautiful. And when you're praying, if you don't know what to say, the Bible says that we should pray without ceasing. And sometimes those prayers will be just simply grunts and groans from our heart, because our heart knows what we need. Spirit has placed those needs there. And those desires will come back to you if you'll put those out into the universe. So you may even be somebody who prays so deeply that you get lost in that prayer, and whatever comes out, okay? So make sure you're calling on Raphael to believe in your own magic and lovingly speak positive words into your reality. And then I am a co-creator with the universe. My awareness of divine knowledge is constantly expanding. So you're learning a lot about this new journey of yours. As the scribe of mystical secrets, I can help you get fully understanding at a soul level the cosmic and principles necessary to manifest a magical life. So Spirit's wanting you to manifest a magical life, but first you have to believe in yourself, okay? Alright, and then I have Archangel Raphael again. As a vibrational matchmaker, I can draw deeply powerful relationships into your life, both romantic and platonic. And that goes in your career life, because somebody's going to come into your life that can really give you a boost up, a hand, a whole body. They could pull you up to where they are, and they could show you off to the world so that the world sees your talent. I don't know who you are, but it seems like you might be connected to somebody who's already accumulated a certain amount of fame, okay? And then, and sometimes that can be hard to believe, especially with all the fake people online. Just be careful. A message from your guardian angels. We are omnipresent, so we can be anywhere and everywhere all at once. Don't hesitate to ask for our help with any task, big or small. Okay? So I think this is your surprise, that you're going to realize it doesn't matter how small of a thing. Like when I got throat chocolate. It could be allergies too. Wow. When I get in my car and I put my seatbelt on, I say, Spirit, protect me from where I'm going, from here to where I'm going, and back. I got in my van one day when I first moved back here from Greenville, South Carolina in 2000 and I think 11 or 12. I think it was 2012. Yeah. It was December of 11, but New Year's of 12, so it was between the 2 years. But when I came back here, I realized that there was nothing too big or too small that Spirit didn't care about. Spirit cares about every single thing I do in my life. And so it's important for us to call on our guardian angels or on the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit can answer these prayers. The angels are wonderful and they're helpful, and I believe they're real, but I think they're busy fighting off the demonic forces that are trying to attack us, much more so than they are. I think these are the way the divine is actually working. All right, and then I express my truth with grace and love. I communicate with confidence and clarity. And so you're having dreams. You're having dreams. So somehow you need to communicate your truth. You're on the right path and you have the courage. But you're not seeing the right perspective, or somebody's not wanting you to. You could be somebody very tricky. But this says, I express my truth with grace and love, and I communicate with confidence and clarity. I think that's you over here, and you're surprised. I think you're going to really grow a backbone and start telling people how you really, truly feel. And then I have, that was it. There is no limit to how many guardian angels can assist me. I can ask for angelic help with anything I need. So that goes right along with that one. And then this one is, I am the author of my own fairy tale. This is your love life, okay? These dreams you're having and these visions are not for accident. These dreams and visions that you're having are so that you can start manifesting this and know that it's not impossible. It's not impossible for you to marry or meet somebody of prestige, someone who has money and has status. There's nothing wrong with that as long as you're not marrying them for that sole reason, and that you're willing to be there for them every step of the way, to support them, to love them, to not argue with them, to understand that with fame and with a lot of money comes a lot of responsibility. And they may not be able to come home at night, but you should never have to question their integrity. And you'll know as soon as you sleep with them if it's been compromised, because you can tell. You can feel the energetic change. And typically with me, I can feel it before I ever see them again. And that might be how you are too. So surprisingly, you're going to be the author of your own fairy tale. You have a fairy tale collective. There's some kind of fantasy or fairy tale that it's hard for you to believe it, but it's true, okay? Alright, I roll. I think it's going to blow your mind when this person shows up and says, I'm ready for you to go with me. And you're going to have to probably go with a bag of clothes or the whatever's on your back, and just walk away from it all. I'm sure they'll help you pay your bills, but that's not what you're doing this for, and don't ask for it. Let them be the one to offer it. What is your role here? I think I got too many cards here, is what the problem is. What's your role here? I do. Spirit saying, I think you might have them all. Is there anything else as I roll? Oh my goodness. Good Lord. I'm going to take these three, because I got our role as a lot. Clear your energy. Accept things the way they are. Be worthy. Have balance and be in nature. Get grounded. And then, I forgive all prior conflicts in my life. I release the past in favor of peace and healing. Message from Zadkiel. As the Archangel of Forgiveness, I can free you from unhealthy ties from the past that keep you from having a happy life again. So you're going to cut ties, like really cut ties. This coming up full moon, I'd have to look it up, but my guess is that this coming up full moon is going to be an excellent time for tie cutting ceremonies, where you take a piece of ribbon and you tie your hands together, and you take a pair of scissors or something and you cut that off and you break free. And that is symbolic of letting this unhealthy relationship go, because you know it's not going to go anywhere and it's only holding you back. So be ready to manifest that. You're going to forgive all other people who have been conflicted with you, and release the past in favor of the search. Why can't I talk, damn it? And release the past in favor of peace and healing. Thank you, Spirit. Alright, the past pain doesn't define me. I move forward with grace and peace. And I think this was over here. Why am I having so much trouble keeping all this stuff clear? I'm going to put it right here. Alright, let's finish up. I dream, I believe, I receive, I achieve. My opportunities of success are limitless. Did you hear that? You have a lot of opportunities for success. Archangel Raziel. As the keeper of the secrets of the universe, I breathe life into your fondest dreams. There is no limit to what you can create and with whom. Okay, so that might be why you're supposed to be with this person that is, you make my heart feel like it's summer when the rain is pouring down. That might be why. I think these went somewhere else, but it's okay. And my psychic gifts are strong and trustworthy. Angelic messages flow easily to me. Remember I said your crown chakra was opening, your third eye? When you call upon Jeremiah, I will empower you to develop your spiritual tools and gifts so that you can more easily receive heaven's messages. So you're missing some of heaven's messages because of needing to clear your energy from something that happened in the recent past, and to get grounded. Once you get those things in check, the universe is going to work very fast to give you what you need, okay? I think I'm accidentally picking these right here up, and I shouldn't be. Okay. Alright, and what's your outcome? I've never seen this one. I release all energetic connections that hold me back. I am completely free. Call upon Archangel Michael. Call upon my sword of divine light to sever unwanted energetic connections around you, freeing you to be your true, perfect, unique self. And I think that I might even need to do that in some areas of my life where I've been hanging on to the past a little too tightly, because it's not going to happen again. That time in my life is over. And then your outcome. Be specific now, Spirit, with the outcome. This is your higher self speaking to you. Your higher self says, my life is full of magical moments. Okay? I see signs and guidance from the angels in all that I do. So you're going to start seeing signs and synchronicities and that sort of thing from all the angels in the universe. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, I'm on video right now. What's up?
I was going to tell you what I wanted for my birthday.
Tell me.
Money.
What happened?
I said I want money for my birthday.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll keep that in mind, baby. Okay. All right.
I don't want anything. I just want money.
Okay, I got you. I gotcha. I'll give you some money for your birthday. Okay. Alright, I'll call you back when I'm done with my video. I got Stacy and her grandson here too. Y'all to come over and visit. It smells so good in here. I've been cleaning the house for 2 days. Alright, I hope you come by. Alright, bye. Sorry guys, that was my daughter. My family always comes first. I don't care what I'm doing or who I'm with doing it. Okay, where do my cards go? Okay. That's not the one. That just threw me off. So somebody could call you and distract you. Alright, outcome for this collective. There we go. And I think I got another one here. No, that goes to that one. Your outcome is today I choose faith over fear. Look at that, collective. Faith over fear. You're afraid. I stand tall in my trust in the divine. And on the back, guardian angel messages. We are messengers from Source whose entire purpose is to make you feel safe. It's not to, it's to make you feel safe. Trust that you are adored and protected in all ways. So you're being adored and protected in all ways. And then on the bottom of the deck we have, I believe in the power of love. I allow for listening in all my relationships, including the ones I have with myself. So you need to speak the positivity to yourself. Think of us, your guardian angels. Think of us as your guardian, dearest friends. Think of us as your dearest friends. We are always with you, loving you from birth to death to life again. Okay? So you have guardian angels that really want to see you succeed. And I don't think they're happy with the fact, they're happy with you, but I don't think they're happy with the way people are treating you. And I think that the people who are mistreating you are about to have a tough time in life. And then the ones who are being mistreated are going to be blessed beyond measure in some way. Because somebody is going to show up in their life that can give them a leg up or a hand up. Not a hand out, because you're not one to take those, but a hand up. Okay? And sometimes it's okay to take a hand out. You just don't look at it that way. It's not that this person feels like you're a charity case. It's just that they have the ability to help you and they're watching you struggle. And they don't want to see you struggle that way. They want to make sure you're going to be okay, that you're going to be happy and healthy. I get the sense that you haven't been for a very long time. And you're finally starting to feel better. And this person's like, wow, now I really see the connection here. When they get overstressed, it becomes a nightmare for them. And I need to help this person by not overstressing them with the things that I do and say. Alright, how are you working in the family? May I see, please? In the family. In the family, you're unplugging. This could mean you're disconnecting from your family. Why are you unplugging from your family? Because one of you does too many fucking chores. So you're upset and you're not maybe answering their calls because you feel like all they ever do is call you when they need something. And when you call somebody, you should call them just to see how they're doing and what they need. And if you need something, occasionally it's okay to ask. But for the most part, you should be allowing them to offer the help. And if they truly care about you, they will. If they don't care about you, then you won't be getting shit, okay? I had a few men on Valentine's Day that talked such big shit to me about how wealthy, oh, that's already lit, about how wealthy they were and this, that, and the other. I got nothing for Valentine's Day. And please don't misunderstand me. I wasn't expecting anything. But I did want to send them something because I'm a generous person. And they wouldn't take it, and they even laughed at the small gift that I offered them. And I offered them $25 for a card. That is not how much a card costs here. A card here is like $1, between $1 and $6, $10, depending on how much it does. Some of them play music, yada yada yada. But after that, I pretty much blocked all of those people because they were really scamming, and I knew that. I finally knew that. All right, what's going on in secret? And I give people a chance until they show me that I can't. Even though my intuition might be going off, I give them a chance. It's time for shit to get real. Secretly, it's time for stuff to get real. This could be an argument. It could be a disagreement. It could be anything that causes people to fight. And it may be that you're going to fight about not doing any chores. Like somebody's going to be like, whoever you are, you don't do anything. You don't do a damn thing around here. I do it all. I have to do all the dishes, wash all the clothes, dry all the clothes, put the clothes away, make sure the house has been clean for the spring so it'll be nice and fresh for the summer. I do everything around here and I can't take it anymore. Alright, and I'm sorry if I look tired. It's because of the allergy. I had to take Benadryl and it does make me a bit sleepy. So pray for me, okay, because my nose is running also. Alright, what's being shown? That Benadryl is something else. I need to get something else to take for it. You're not going to let it all hang out and you're going to not be irritated, or maybe you're not going to let it all hang out that you've been irritated. Maybe you're not going to say anything. So what will be the outcome? You're going to realize that you're on the same team and you need to play like it and deal with your drama, exes, old hurts, and unresolved shit. Thank you, Mercury. And also, you're going to pack your bag. So you're fixing to go on a trip somewhere. I can't wait to see what that's about. And you're going to also go on this trip by yourself. No one's going with you on this trip. You're going to go all by yourself. All right, I'm going to leave them out for a minute so I know what's going on here. Alright, if this person could say anything to you about unplugging and one of you does too many chores, what would they say? Ooh, they have a lot to say. I don't even like to text, but I'll text you all day long. So they haven't unplugged you, they've just unplugged everybody else, it looks like. And booty call, don't judge, just come over. And I hate you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. So here we go again. It's like they love to text you and then they want a booty call. And then when you get there for the booty call, they're like, I hate you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. And do you really know who loves you? Me, but I'd never tell you though. So this person hides their feelings. And they also reread all of your text messages. over and over again. That person. All right, secretly, what would they say? They told me you were full of it. So somebody told you that this person was full of shit. And it's time for shit to get real. What's being shown? That I wonder, Mercury retrograde, for Christ almighty. I wonder how you feel about me. What's going to happen next? I fall asleep. I love when you fall asleep on the phone with me. So you talk to this person at night until you're asleep, and they can tell you've been asleep. They probably can tell if you've been online or talking to others, and I don't think you do. You may have a couple here and there, but for the most part, I think that's brief. And then I miss seeing you so much all the time, actually. So this person wants to come and see you. And we see they're going to pack their bags and go solo to come and see you. Now, why is all this complication over here? Why are you angry about the booty call? That might have been with somebody else. Huh. It looks like when you tried to text them, they had you blocked, and you instinctively knew right away what that meant. Yeah, do you know who really loves you? Me, but I'd never tell you, though. And I am falling in love with you. But it's in reverse. So they've already fallen in love with you. So it's not the booty call, and the reason why they're saying fuck you. What's the other person feel about being told fuck you? I'm in a relationship, but I'm feeling you, and tell me again why you're single. With you're impossible to love. So this person tries really hard to love you, but you're impossible to love. They can't love you. They could be at a distance. But what I see here is you need to ask yourself, or you had to ask yourself, do you really love them? And they should delete you out of their phone completely on the bottom of the deck. All right, do you really love me? I don't even like to text, but I text you all day long. I think I'm falling in love with you. Why do you hate them? Booty call. So maybe you feel like this person has been talking to you for all this time just so they could have a hookup or a one night stand. Let's find out their intentions. What are their true intentions about getting with you? Finally getting with you? What's the truth about why they finally want to move forward in this connection? Use your intuition, Spirit says, when it comes to clinging. It's like this person won't let go. They are clinging to you for dear life. They know you're their person, and they know what they want in life, and they want the best. Because anytime you put two people together that are meant to be together, they're going through this emotional whirlwind right now, and they're clinging. Wow, this person's going through a dark night of the soul, I believe. Alright. And I often wonder how you feel about me. How do you feel about them? How do you feel about this person? That's the thing. Oh, you feel like this is a friend of yours? And one of you or both of you has drifted away. I'm sorry. They've gotten sidetracked. The two of you have gotten sidetracked, and you're friends. You're very, very, very good friends. And the two of you have kind of drifted apart, and you promised each other you would never do that. You promised that you would never pretend to be someone you're not. And now you're in despair because you're stuck, and you don't want to be stuck. And there's something you haven't told this person about third-party influences. You might drink too much, or someone in their life. They might be married and they're trying to get rid of a wife who drinks too much. But let's see what's going on here, because I have some cards that will tell us. Just give me 1 second. That allergy medicine, got me woozy. I don't take it all that often. Alright, what is going on here, Spirit? Show me the money. Show me the money, baby. You are the man. And I love you more than you could ever understand. And I love this person too. The one who's acting fool. And I wish they'd get their shit together and stop treating me like an option. Because you deserve to be treated like number one collective. Don't put up with this option bullshit. Don't even pretend to put up with it. Okay? You need to know your worth and to realize, hey, this person might be drop dead gorgeous. They could even have a little bit of notoriety in life. But as we saw in the song yesterday, we don't care about notoriety. We don't care about your money. We don't care about your fame. What we care about is who shows up when it fucking matters. And if you can't even send somebody Valentine's Day a card or a box of candy or come see them and bring it to them and go on a date with them, then you haven't made them a priority. Now, if you can't afford to do that, you need to speak up so that they don't expect it. Because I had 3 different guys I was talking to, and none of them did shit for me on Halloween. Why did I say Halloween? On Thanksgiving. You could have been dealing with this person during Halloween. Alright, show me how this happened further. What do they want to... It's like they want to speak to you, but they're not able. Okay, we got some that are upside down. No, they're not. Alright, I don't know what you're getting. You're picking up on something. I'm so sleepy all of a sudden from that Benadryl. I'm going to get up and walk around though, and I'm going to try to wake up. I know you're right. Oh, no. I know you're watching me. And sometimes I hear your voice. So they watch you, and sometimes they can even hear your voice because they might have to watch you while you're on like earphones or on a computer at work. These cards are all mixed up. I knew they were. Something ain't right here. I keep pulling that same card. Let's see what it is. Knowing, I know you're watching me also. I focus on my interest and pain. So they're working on getting their healing. I don't know. I don't understand why it keeps showing me that it's in reverse when it's not. I don't know. It's weird. Okay. There's something very odd about this situation. There it goes again. Alright, here's the problem right here. Wrong card, wrong deck. I see life differently now, and you're so easy to see through. So they see through your act, whatever your little act is. Look, there's another one turned over. I lied to you. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. That's a good start. Alright, so these cards were turned over. We'll get that straight. Hey, baby. I'll be done in a minute. Alright. We're going to get that straight in a moment. That was my daughter. Alright. Talk to me, Spirit. What's going on here? Why are they saying that the way they feel about this person is they see life differently and you're so easy to love, or you're so easy to see through, rather? What is it that they're saying exactly? Thank you for leaving me. So they're glad you're gone. And what would you say? So they don't care that you're gone. They're glad you're gone. They would say, I've been here before with others. Sometimes I hear your voice. And leaving you hurt me too. Did leaving you hurt them? I don't think it did. Oh, yeah, here it is. I do wish you well. See, y'all aren't getting back together. I never used to look at you that way. Anything else they need to say? One of you needs to say, I can still see you standing there. What were they doing? I need to focus on my feelings. So they decided they need to take a step back and focus on their own feelings. Because I think they became overwhelmed with just worrying about you, and they needed to be worried about themselves. Why do these cards keep doing this? I know we have a soul connection, and I feel that you will reject me. I took the easy way out. Let's see if this is a soul connection. I got Twin Flame and False Flame deck coming, so we'll know immediately about that. Is this person just taking a break, and will they be back? There's nothing better, or there's something better. And on the bottom of the deck, choose a new direction. So I don't think they will. Are they coming back in this lifetime? Ask for help from others. That card flew. Romance. So it looks like you're going to have romance. Can you tell me if it's going to be them, yes or no? A year from now? No recovery. Yes, it is going to be them. So whatever's happened here that's caused this breakdown in your relationship, it is going to pass. Let's see if we can find out exactly when they're going to reach out. Can you show me exactly when you might see this person again to have a reunion with them? When might you have a reunion? In the next few months. Allow things to come. Anything more specific? When you release resistance, somebody could live near a very beautiful tropical island that looks like that. They surf. It's worth waiting for, Spirit says. Anything else you want us to know? Something happened in December, September, and tomorrow in reverse. So something happened in December, September, and maybe yesterday, and also back in February. Like I said, not sending me any Valentine's gifts. One more time I'm hearing. Take a break in a few weeks. Not at night or at night. I think it's at night, but it could be at night or not at night. I turned it around. And in the morning, you're going to hear from this person in the morning. And it's not worth waiting for. Okay. That was like a change. It's like we're dealing with two sets of people here. Take what only resonates for you. And I'm going to ask one more time specifically. Will the person that I'm reading about come back and be with the one they love? Will they in this lifetime be back? In the near future, what else? Let go, what else? They're not going to reconsider. You're not ready, what else? Stop looking for a sign and then reconsidering. Will they see a yes or no? Will they get a yes or no? Ask for help from others. There's nothing better. Choose a new direction. If they choose a new direction, will they be happier? Helpful people came out. And trust. Will they be happier with new love? Improving health. And what else? Meditation brings answers. And yes, I think you will be happier with someone else. And I think you're just really, really stuck on this relationship. Like it's the only relationship in the world that you would ever want to have with anybody. But the universe is saying, we have something better for you. You just have to be ready to receive it, okay? Alright, I'm going to hurry up because my daughter's here and I want to spend some time with her. I'm going to do a few Q&A when I finish this up, and then we're going to close. I might come back a little bit later this afternoon and do another reading. If you're a member and you've joined my channel, can you please acknowledge that in the comment section if you're watching? If you've joined my channel and you're watching, let me know, please.
Where are you gonna, what day can you be doing?
Alright, I don't see anything so far about joining the channel because I haven't been doing the extra footage because one of them had surgery and I don't think they're still around, either one of them, so they may have stopped their subscription, and that's fine. You know, people's lives go in different directions at times, and I understand that. I'm not upset about it at all. I just can't find these cards right here, and that's upsetting me. Alright, so you see what's going on here. You have someone that you want to be in your life. You're being influenced, I think, by the people around you because they don't feel like this person is good enough for you or something. It could be someone who has a certain amount, like you could have a YouTube channel or be a blogger or whatever. Where are the rest of my damn text message cards? There they go. No? This is really pissing me off. There we go. Okay. Now, put these up. I need to keep them in the drawer so Cosmo can't get hold of them. Alright. For those of you who need forgiveness, I'm going to put on a little forgiveness oil because we saw you needed to forgive somebody. And then I also have passion here, and I have peace. So we'll save those for later. Alright. What's up?
I'm just being nosy.
Well, come on in and have a seat.
I'm
Okay. I'm almost finished. You can stand there and watch if you'd like. I didn't know you were going to be here that soon. Why can't I find... I'm so frustrated with myself. I keep losing this deck of cards. And I know I just stuck them in this drawer. Oh, jeez Louise. Look what Cosmo did Friday. He did a reading all by himself. Chewed up my deck. He chewed up like 6 decks. And I went ahead and ordered a couple of them again because I really like them. But he comes in here and plays cards with me all the time. So really, how mad. Oh, wow. We have more cards that weren't in the deck? How did that happen? Alright, we gotta get the truth here. There's the other damn deck. Alright. So there was a card missing. I can't get enough of you. So this person's crazy about you and they can't get enough of you. But there's some problems there because you don't want to be with them for some reason. I want to try to find out. Let's look at it from the other person's perspective. Why do you not really want to be with this person? Or is it because you're in a committed... I still feel the pain and I would not do it all again. Are you still in a committed relationship now? What's the outcome? What would you say you want to do with this person as the outcome? I have too much to lose and I need security. Alright, so what I'm getting from that is whoever you're with, if you walked away, you would lose everything you've bought and everything you have worked hard for. Everything that belongs to you would now no longer be with you because you would have to walk away from it. Because whoever this is would just make you leave with the clothes on your back and, perhaps your animal like I did. And then on the bottom of the deck is I want to start over. What are you going to do about this new relationship that you're... I find you so attractive and I wish we could go back. Go back to what? I still have, when I had feelings for you, but I see life differently now, and I will do it all again. How do you see life now? I'm waiting patiently. I'm not financially stable. And I want to start over. So they do want to have a chance with you, but right now they have too much to lose and they need to get their money right in order to come to you correctly. So this person might just be building up their money so that when they do come to you, they come to you with something to actually offer you, not to live up on you. I had a young guy last weekend, or he's my age, but I consider me to be young. And he asked me to go out to him on a movie date and to have something for dinner. And we're just good friends, okay? As the day went on and the week went on, I never heard from him. So finally on Friday about 3, I said, hey, are we still going out tonight? And that morning he had told me he was at the doctor's office with his son. Well, he was there all day supposedly until his son finally had a seizure. So then he had to take him home and let him rest, and he couldn't go anywhere. And I said, that's fine. That's fine. But next time he asked me out, because I told him, I said, you can bring Chandler with you. I know what to do if somebody has a seizure. And I also know what to do with people who have intellectual disabilities. I can help you take care of your son. But he never came and he never does. And I'm sick of it. Like, stop making me empty promises. If you can't follow through, you don't really care about me. All you want to do is to get me in the bed with you. And it ain't happening, Bubba. It ain't happening. Alright. How do we not F ourselves this week at home? Create a routine at home so you don't F yourself. Alright, what about work? At work, you're going to have a brand new beginning. You might get a new job. And you're going to learn to find the beauty in everything you see in this world. So you're going to start appreciating the little things when you might be working with little things. Alright, surprises. Surprisingly, you're gonna finally do self-exploration. You're gonna peel away the layers of the false persona that you have built as a coping mechanism, so that no one can get close to you. You're gonna let down those walls for good, to be transparent, to be open and honest with this person. That's your surprise. And your role, love life. Woo. In your love life, you're going to have a ritual. And in your love life, a ritual could be like when you go to bed at night, you do whatever you do before you go to sleep. You know, what married people do. You might kiss, you might make love, whatever it is that your ritual is. You might kiss them good morning. I'm hearing that song, Kiss an Angel Good Morning. Let her think about you. I forget how it goes. Anyway, it's a nice song. Kiss an Angel Good Morning. Sausage Dogs. I don't know where that's coming from. Where did that come from? Okay. Alright, your role?
I don't.
Your role is to take a vacation. You remember you were going somewhere solo. You're going to exercise. You might get some exercise. You might go hiking or swimming. And to have no faith. Why do you want them to have no faith? Because of your music, loving your journey, in this past life connection. So you don't have any faith in this journey, with this past life connection at all. And what will be your outcome? Ugh. You're not going to declutter, and you're going to try to avoid toxic people, but I think some of them are family members, and you can't avoid a family member. A ritual is anything that you do over and over again to show devotion to spirit, okay, and to your higher self. Alright, now, let's look at, where is this person at, spirit? Not the collective, but the other person. Where are they at in this journey? The 5D is working it out for them. Alright, where are you at in this journey? The answer is yes this summer. And you're not talking to somebody because of money, material world, a car, something that they pissed you off. And yesterday when Cosmo pulled these cards, the ones he pulled is that it says, I think I could marry you one day. And then the other one says, I think I could marry you one day. I'm afraid to tell you how I really feel about you. And I'm not a good person. I'm a shitty individual. And I need to get more information and ask my angels. But I don't have the cards because Cosmo chewed them up. Alright, so your answer is going to be yes this summer, whoever you are. You're going to stop ignoring this person and you're going to have your money correct. And how will they feel about you then? They will feel like you're divine masculine. That's how they will feel. They're going to stand in their power and realize you want me bad and I'm going to return and I'm coming to get you. So if this person has been making you a promise that they're going to come and get you, they are going to come and get you. Let's see if we can find out when that's going to happen. That's pretty exciting news, I would say, wouldn't you? Very exciting news. Okay, let's get this timing deck out. It's a different kind of timing deck. When will this person be returning for the collective? I think it's this summer. Within a month in summer. I can't make it up. And in summer, within 3 years. So it could be up to 3 years before you actually hear or see from this person. You might still continue talking to them because Spirit's encouraging you to unblock them and talk to them. Alright, what timing is it? On a hot day within 3 years. It looks like it's going to be within 3 years that your person is going to come back and they're going to come back standing in their power. When will divine masculine or feminine come back to the relationship? May I see when they're going to return? In March. Y'all, I can't make it up. They're coming back in March. They may have already arrived. This could be somebody new also. And it's going to happen in the spring. And yesterday when Cosmo chewed the I Marry You card, he also chose a very beautiful engagement ring. Very beautiful. He picked them out all the way. He was playing cards yesterday, y'all. I can see him in here slinging cards everywhere. He thought he was doing Mama a favor. He did not know that there was no camera on in here. But now I'm going to keep the door shut. I don't even see that ring. Alright. There is one, but it's not the right one. Here it is. Okay. It's like a princess cut diamond with some side diamonds. And it's white gold, which is my favorite of all. They're more beautiful to me. So someone is going to get a white diamond engagement ring that is at least 2 carats, maybe more, in the spring in March. Okay, this person I think wants to marry you. And you're trying to get your money right so you have something to owe them. They are going to return in March. Let's see what else it says. In the spring, within 3 years, at night, on a rainy day, not on a hot day. So take it as it resonates. For some of you, it could be this month, and for some of you, it could take 3 years, okay? Mark it on your calendar that I told you that it could be marked, and come back and let me know if I was right. Okay, now I'm going to get a little bit of guidance, and then I'm going to take a quick break, and then I'll do your Q&A, okay? But you're going to say yes in the summer, and it sounded like March might be this coming March. So they might take you with them, or you might stay behind, but y'all might stay in contact very closely. All right, show me what good you have coming for my collective. Your collective. The truth is coming out about flexibility. All right, what is the truth about flexibility? You need to relax. You're too tight. You're too rigid. You come up with a plan or a flex. You come up with a strategy of how you want things to happen, and you will manipulate everyone around you to get your way so that this is the way it will turn out. And I think you end up relaxing while they're the ones who are finding out the truth that they're just doing this so you can relax. And that's why you don't want to forgive them. But there's going to be something going on in your community, maybe. All right. How do you feel about this? You feel like this needs to change, and that they need to get up out of their bed and go through the doorway and stop being so still. Like they're not doing anything to help change their situation. And will they? Illumination came out, so what are they going to see? They're going to see the truth is what they're going to see. They're going to see a powerful opportunity that has to come through healing chaos. They're going to have a powerful healing chaos opportunity. Ugh. And that's going to bring them to the right community. Okay, this person's living or hanging with the wrong people, and they might be doing too much partying, and it's time for them to stop that nonsense because it's just not working anymore. And I think you've finally put your foot down on this person and said, look, if you want to party, go party. But find somebody else to hang out with when you're partying, because I'm not the one. And I don't blame you, especially if you don't drink very often and this person drinks to excess to the point where they even black out and don't remember, even after a few drinks. That's the Mercury retrograde, fuck you. That's the sign of a true alcoholic, okay? All right, collective. Don't forget to create that routine. You need to create a routine at home. I think you might need to start getting your home ready to work from home, because you may be doing that sometimes on weekends, because you'll be really good at your job and people will want you to help out on weekends sometimes for them. You're going to escape but not withdraw. This ain't the right deck. I want to talk about money. Didn't I say I wanted to talk about money? Tell me what we need to know about money in this collective to be prosperous. What do we need to know most about money to get our prosperity? Freedom came out, y'all. Remember the freedom? It came out in reverse. That just means that there's a little more work that needs to be done. And here's what it says. Oh, 2 cards came out. Shedding. Oh, you're doing shadow work big time so you can have your freedom. You've been doing this. It says you are starting an outdoor. Okay, I can't see. You are starting to outgrow your work situation. You will need to get a work situation. You will get benefits. I can't freaking see, y'all. My eyes are bad today. You are shedding to outgrow your work situation. We saw that you're going through a transformation, and this is the death. When this skin comes off of this snake, it's a sense of death and rebirth, okay? And work situation will need to get higher goals and standards. Work well in healing and medicine. So you might, if you're not in the medical profession or in a healing capacity, you might need to learn Reiki or some other form of acupuncture that you can actually make money off of, and you will make a mad amount of money, because there's not many people around here that do it, and there's a need for it desperately in all areas, but I feel especially this one. All right, why is your freedom here but in reverse? Whoa, a lot, that's how. Because of innovation, a prickly situation, cutting ties with your real passion so you can go on a new adventure. So it looks like to me that your love life is kind of showing up in your work life. But that's okay, because it might be part of your work life. You're innovative. You're going to need to come up with a new strategy to keep your plans in motion Our ways are outdated. Invent, create, and cut ties. Okay, so then you also have a prickly situation where you are cutting ties. So you're going to finally cut ties. You're in a prickly situation. You need to both act with tact and diplomacy. Please reach your goal and take dangerously. I'm sorry. I cannot freaking see. Reach your goal is a struggle. It's worth the prize. That's worth the prize. Work around issues from use of a gentle touch. I hope you understood that because I can't see for some reason. My eyes are so blurry today. It's crazy. Can you see them? How they look bad? I mean, I got allergies horribly, and it's causing me to have blurred vision. And then you have cutting ties. You may need to leave your current position and look for something better. Ends bring new perspective to you. They bring a new perspective. Damn it, where am I? You may need to cut. Somebody's having trouble seeing, I think, because I also pick up other people's energy. You may need to leave your current position and look for something better. Ending a job doesn't mean burning bridges. Go with grace. So you're just going to simply cut ties. Like I showed you earlier, you needed to do a cord cutting. So you wrap your wrist in a figure 8 around your wrist and tie it in a knot. And then you hold your hands together like this. And you can either cut it or your friend, if you trust them, can cut it for you. But it's better if you cut it yourself because no matter how it's cut, you're still going to have to maneuver somehow to get to that side without unlacing your fingers to get that needle unstuck. Why did I say needle? Because it's a prickly situation. Somebody could be using needles for some reason. They could be diabetic. Whew, that slipped out for real, for real. And look, you're also going to have a lot of ups and downs. You could be somebody who really needs to be medicated, but you're not willing to see a doctor or even consider taking medication, and you need to be. Alright, I'm done with this because it's starting to really freak me out. I should have gone back to bed. I'm sorry, y'all. I love you, and I really do. I don't mind helping you at all. But sometimes it gets to be a bit much for me when I work all week, and then I want to spend time with my family and my friends. And I feel like I'm not giving any of them any attention when I'm sitting in here at this table. And they deserve more. Okay, so what? Okay. See that big picture of you back there? I need to move it over here because everybody can see it. Either that or I need to cover it up when I'm reading.
Looks fat in that picture.
Don't really. I mean, I don't. Everybody says you're beautiful, so.
Looks fat in that picture.
Alright. Show me how you're working in our home life when it comes to spiritual gifts.
I thought we were done.
Huh?
I thought you were done.
Almost done?
I thought you were.
I am. Almost done. Alright. At home, you're going to get communication about something. At work. At work, you're going to juggle a lot. And you're going to meditate on how you can get all this done. Alright, what's your surprise? Ooh, you got that abundance as your surprise. You have protection as your surprise. And a new beginning. You're having a new beginning, maybe a new job. Oh, wow. And what's your role here? What's your love life? Sorry. Your love life, you need to meditate, and you're going to see yourself in this person. You're mirroring their behavior. And what's going to be your outcome? Ooh. Flying across the room. You're going to have a house in the doorway. And you're going to celebrate this. So you're going to celebrate having a new place to live, collective. You're also going to see this from Spirit's perspective. That is beautiful. Absolutely. What is holding you back from this? Anything? No. Spirit said nothing. The only thing standing in your way is you. You have to do what you have to do to make this happen. A real man won't tell a woman that he's coming to get her. He'll show up at her door, and he won't let anything stop him from doing that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm old school, and I don't call men typically. I wait for them to call me. And that's how I've always been. And so if you're calling me and not talking or playing games with me, my radar goes off and I'll come in here and pull a card on you in a heartbeat. And I'll know exactly what your intentions are. And I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. All right, Spirit, who are you talking to here? All right, I've got some skulls. I got a fancy little kitty cat. I have a Christmas tree. Something could happen. Oh no, that's an EKG heart with a monitor. I'm so sorry. I cannot see today. I have you. She believed she could, so she did. I have, what is that? A turtle. A little bitty turtle. This person is moving really slowly. They need a fire lit under their ass though. There's the bulb for that tower, that aha moment. And here is a teddy bear holding a flower. Somehow that could be significant to the child that they have. And I have a kitty cat. What is she saying?
She's talking to the
And then I have a kitty cat. And then I have an apple. For a teacher, it's tiny, so I can hardly hang on to it. This could represent teaching. Remember I said you're all teachers? You could be teaching others how to manifest, and I want you to take that seriously, Spirit says. All right, what message would you give us out of the prayer cube? If it's grant me serenity, I'll freak out, because one of our roles was acceptance. God of heaven and earth, it is great to sing your praises and to bless your holy name always. You do great things for us, and the whole world is full of your glory. For you be glory in the church for endless ages. Let me start over. O God of heaven and earth, it is good to sing your praises and to bless your holy name always. You do great work. Oh my God. You do great things for us, and the whole world is full of your glory. This is the now, okay. You be glory in the church and in Christ Jesus for endless ages. Amen. I cannot see collective. When I take this break, I pray that my eyes will get better, because if not, I'm probably going to have to end this video because I cannot see these cards. I can't read them. I'm going to try to give you some guidance, and then if I can't, I just can't. What's the guidance for this reading? You got the Lady of Lightning, and I'm not going to read the Spiral Dancer, but you can go, I might read it. Number 35 says this. It's called Lady of Lightning. Surprises, something shocking, total paradigm shift. And I think that's what you're about to have. It's going to put you on a whole nother timeline and a whole nother path to where you're supposed to be. Because you've been supposed to be there for a long time, but you didn't have the opportunity because you didn't have the money. All right, 35. It's been a long time since I've been 35. I'm almost 45. 43. Okay. I'm 53. Lady of Lightning, where are you, sweetheart?
You just said you were 43.
There we go. I got it. All right, cut that light on. That's why I can't see the light in here. That and I totally need new glasses. As an ally, the Lady of Lightning brings potential forces of change into your life. So she tells us to expect change. She tells us you are to expect a sudden shift in your circumstances. Perhaps a situation has prevented, sorry, has perhaps a situation you weren't anticipating arises, and often you are the opportunity. Jesus, help me, help me, help me. As an ally, the Lady of Lightning brings powerful forces into your life. She is a powerful force of change in your life. She tells you to expect a sudden shift in your circumstances. So you're about to have a shift in your circumstances. Major, major shift. And I need that so desperately. Perhaps the situation will improve. Hold on. Perhaps the situation will improve. What the hell happened to the word? I'm going to start over. As an ally, the Lady of Lightning brings potential Jesus, help me, Spirit, help me, help me, help me. Go get me that other pair of glasses that are on the kitchen table, please. I cannot see with these glasses.
Okay, maybe you should
It's like my
stop.
diabetes is out of control right
Okay,
now.
maybe you should just stop.
They're just sitting on the kitchen table. I'm sorry, I can't see shit. Thank you, baby. I think I can see better out of these for some reason. Cosmo's got these where they don't sit right on my face, and they have to sit exactly on your face correctly. Alright. As an ally, the Lady of Lightning brings powerful forces of change into your life. She tells you to expect a sudden shift in your circumstances. Perhaps attention. Wait a minute. Perhaps I can't see it. I'm gonna have to close. I think. I don't know. We'll see. Perhaps a situation you weren't expecting arises, and others, you the opposite. And others. Hold on. Perhaps a situation you weren't anticipating arises, and often you have the opportunity of a lifetime. There's a word missing. That's why I keep getting thrown off. You will have the opportunity of a lifetime. A moment where you culminate in a potential flash of insight, changing everything to change, making everything to change. She didn't write this correctly. Just like that, maybe someone connects for your life and praises you for new heights. You may bring a brilliant idea that comes or has you like lightning. You may have a beautiful idea that hits you like lightning. Remember the lightning I told you I saw? This is what you need to be prepared to change in a moment, in a total paradigm shift. You may be upon you. Don't resist the change, as this kind of lightning isn't something you want to fight. Greater things are happening when the Lady of Lightning appears. So she is just here to show you, to hit your crown chakra, to open your mind to new ideas, and to see what a great opportunity you've been given here, and you're not taking advantage of it. And then number 5, this is something really beautiful that you could make a lot of good and do a lot of good and maybe make a lot of money if you're working. Alright, if you're in a relationship, it's different. The spiral dancer moves with her own direction and steps as music only she can hear. She has only music she can hear. That's how she makes her steps. Rhythm and steps to music only then can she hear. She takes you on a path that is winding and circular. She awakes you on this path that is swinging and could. Wow, my eyes are so blurry. I don't know where I was. Perhaps in everything, you're one spirit. Perception is everything. You remember that was the problem with you. You didn't have the right perception, the right perspective. So you needed to see the right perspective. I'm sorry my eyes are giving me trouble. I may not be able to do Q&A today. Perception is expecting an opening upward spiral. So participation in everything you're sending to your body or a community, it looks like. I am so lost. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to just start right here. If I can find the beginning of the sentence. Perception is everything. You're not retracting your steps or going backward. No number of around and around step she takes can ever make I'm sorry, I can't see. Perception is everything. You're not contracting your steps and going backward, but rather around and up. Now she says you can be conditioned knowing that you get a once that you're on the path to success, adventure, and experience. Follow her as she dances along a magical way. If you're asking about a relationship, know that on dancing and magic will soon happen. Keep on dancing and magic will happen. Damn, I can't see. Keep on dancing and magic will soon happen. Also, it's okay to allow someone else to take the lead at this time. Make sure to let others know that you're open. Unknown, always remember that relationships are mirrors and will show you the best the past and present and the potential future. All relationships have a destiny, each to sacred teacher and with invaluable lessons to share, even if it appears that the two of you are dancing in different directions. All of the dances and missteps are perfect ones when you, even when you may seem to be stumbling, the spirit dancer is a reminder that being the general dance is a reminder that, what's that word? Destiny's true path is seldom thought, right? Or taught.
Straight.
I can't see it all. My eyes are so
Then put it
blind.
down.
I give up. I can't read it. I just can't. I can't see out of either pair. My diabetes is out of control. I haven't had my shot in over 2 months. So she's right. I do need to put it down. I hope you got something out of that because that's the best I can do for you today. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm sorry about your Q&A, but I have company and I have to have time with my family and friends because that is equally important, if not more important, than this YouTube channel. Okay, so thank you, Kailash, and everyone in India who stayed up late for the Q&A. I apologize, and I'll probably come back late tonight at around 10 and just do a Q&A for you guys if you're willing to show up that late. So leave me a comment and let me know if you're going to be here. So if I get enough people, I'll come only to do Q&A because right now I can't see. And I'm hoping that with maybe something to eat in my belly that I'll be able to see again. So I appreciate you liking, sharing, subscribing, and anything else you do, hyping, whatever y'all do to move my channel forward. Whoever's still here, please make sure you like on the way out. And I know you have to go out of the live to like the video, okay? And I will be happy to answer questions for you when Kailash has had a good night's sleep and he gets up early to get ready to go to work, okay? So have a good night. I love you, and I'm sorry that I'm unable to see. It happens sometimes. My eyes just do what they want to do. All right, take care, and I'll see y'all later. Ciao.